The SpaceX Starship program traces back to 2018 when Elon Musk unveiled plans to build a fully reusable orbital rocket. Earlier prototypes exploded during tests, but iterative improvement led to a successful orbital attempt by 2023. NASA awarded SpaceX a $2.9 billion contract in 2021 to use Starship as a lunar lander for Artemis 3, targeting astronauts moonwalk in 2026. This 10th flight followed 3 prior launches, which all resulted in issues like engine failure, which resulted in explosion. The launch intensifies the US and China space race as Beijing advances towards a permanent moon base by 2030. Starship's methane-fueled Raptor engines produced more thrust than the Saturn V rocket, enabling heavier payloads for deep space missions. Now, data from this newly flowerless flight will refine reusability features, aiming for booster catches in the near future. Today on this episode, we are going to be digesting about the incredible IFT-10. It was flawless, it was beautiful, and we have to talk about it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, what exactly are you doing? Kindly smash the like button, subscribe to this channel so that you do not miss any of our future updates. Dropping the video each week is my specialty, and I'm telling you, you do not want to miss any of them. Let's dive right in, shall we? Imagine a tension building at SpaceX's Starbase at Boca Chica, Texas, where SpaceX teams had to reschedule the launch twice due to technical checks, echoing the delays that plagued earlier tests, like Flight 4's icing issue in 2024. Days before liftoff, excitement mounted at SpaceX highlighted how Starship would revolutionize satellite deployment, promising to carry over 20 times more capability than Falcon 9, directly supporting global internet expansion amid rising demands from remote work and disaster zones. This capability ties into broader efforts like connecting underserved regions, where Starlink has already aided Ukraine during its conflict with Russia, providing critical communication when traditional networks failed. As the countdown hit zero on August 26th, Super Heavy's 33 Raptor engines roared to life, generating thrust twice that of the Saturn V rocket, which powered Apollo missions, a feat born from years of iterative designs, starting from the Hopper test in 2019. The liftoff marked a pivotal moment in reusable rocketry, building on lessons from previous explosions that refined engine reliability. Now aiming to cut costs for NASA's Artemis program, which plans lunar landing by 2026. Moments after ascent, hot staging separation kicked in, a technique pioneered by SpaceX to optimize gravity losses, where the upper stage engines ignite while still attached, a risky maneuver that failed dramatically in IFT-3, but successful in previous flights. This innovation draws from Soviet-era concept, but adapted with modern materials, allowing Starship to conserve fuel for longer missions, crucial for eventual Mars colonization, envisioned since Elon Musk's 2016 announcement. Super Heavy then executes its boost back burn, flipping mid-air in a ballet of fire and physics before splashing down in the Gulf of Mexico, a controlled descent that provided data on great fin performance amid Gulf hurricanes that have disrupted past operations. The booster's return echoes the Falcon 9's first landing in 2015, but on a massive scale, highlighting how reusability has slashed launch costs from billions to millions, enabling frequent flights that outpaces competitors like Blue Origin. With Super Heavy down, attention shifted to the upper stage, where the payload door opened smoothly, deploying simulated satellites in the node to 2001, a space odyssey, testing mechanisms vital for future cargo like NASA lunar habitats. This deployment milestone addresses criticisms from environmental groups about space debris, as Starship designs includes orbital plans, contrasting with controlled re-entries from other nations, rockets that have sparked international incidents. As the ship coasted through space, it prepared for re-entry, broadcasting live views via Starlink, showcasing plasma shells that reached over 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit, a heat barrier that doomed the space shuttle Columbia in 2003, but was stress tested here with international tower removals. Engineers drew from Columbia's tragedy to enhance heat shields, incorporating ablative materials evolved from military hypersonic programs, turning potential disaster into educational data for safer crew flight. Despite visible damage from the fury plunge, the Starship flipped for landing, achieving a soft splashdown in the Indian Ocean, confirming structural integrity that previous flight lacked. A success celebrated amid global space race tensions which China Tiangong space's expansions. This ocean landing, targeted near the buoy for precision, built on drone ship recoveries but scales up for Starship size, informing Tower's catch attempt planned for Flight 11, a concept Elon Musk sketched in 2018 to accelerate turnaround times. Hours later, SpaceX recapped the flight's extremis from Max Q, stressing two-engine reflights, gathering insights that refine simulation used in partnerships with NASA, where Starship is contracted for Artemis 3 to land astronauts on the moon for the first time since 1972. This test data haul, including upskirt breakup visuals, counters narrative of failures by demonstrating controls experimentations, similar to how Boeing's Starliner overcame thruster issues in 2024 to dock with the ISS. Looking ahead, this flight propels Starship towards operational status, enabling version 3 Starlink satellites that could bridge digital divides in Africa and Asia, regions where internet access lacks despite UN goals for universal connectivity by 2030. Version 3 advances beam stems from phased arrays, techs deployed in the 1990s for military radars, now democratized by SpaceX to handle massive data loads, potentially disrupting telcos giants like antitrust probes in Europe. The entire sequence underscores Starship's role in humanity's multiplanetary future, from overcoming earlier rapid unscheduled disassemblies, to fostering international collaborations like potential ESA contributions to sample mass return. Now, in summary, if you missed the IFT-10, then you missed a lot of excitement. The entire SpaceX team was filled with energy, and I, for one, was rolling right over here in my couch, and it was incredible. I was so happy just seeing the booster come back down and the ship surviving re-entry phase. It was incredible. When a section of the asket exploded, I was shaking in my cold leather boots. I was like, holy shit, not again. But the ship had a soft splashdown in the Indian Ocean, and I have to say, it was incredible. Kudos to Elon Musk and the entire SpaceX team. You guys are incredible, and the work that you are doing, we acknowledge you, and we will always be in support of your hard work. Thank you for staying with us to the end. If you enjoyed the video, kindly smash the like button, subscribe to the channel so that you do not miss any of our future updates. I drop a video each week. They are all incredible, and trust me, you do not want to miss any of them. Watch this video right here. They were my previous uploads, and you do not want to miss any of them. And I will talk to all of y'all in the next episode. Thank you for staying with us.